time. Go ham with the glow, sis. Go ham with the glow.
First thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids. I'm going to use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. I've literally wanted this pencil for years, you guys. Years, and I'm only just getting it now. So I'm going to put that all over my eyelid now. As I said, I've already done my foundation, so it is going to mix a bit with my concealer, which I don't mind because I wouldn't want like such a pale base on my eye anyway, because this thing is really white, you guys, like white. So now that that's on, I'm going to take my ring finger and I'm just going to blend it all out over my lid. This is just going to help the pink shades kind of show up on our eyelids. When you're using kind of pastels on dark skin, it doesn't show up that well just because a lot of companies don't make their stuff pigmented enough to show up on all this melanin. But it's cool, but you know, we'll work with it. So I'm just going to go, you know when you got nails on and you got to navigate around your eye. My L'Oreal Super Blendable powder in the colour W10 as a kind of a pre-transition shade. And I'm just gonna go in windshield wipers, just back and forth, just above my crease. I'm going to go in with, there's gonna be a lot of BH Cosmetics in here, but I'm going to use their Glamorous blush palette, and I'm gonna take this color right here, which is like a muted mauvey, pinkish, burgundy-ish, like it's red, but it's more like a brick color. So I'm gonna go in with that, just roll my brush in there. And I'm just gonna lightly go in and put that in my crease, kind of also as a transition shade. So it should blend in well with the powder I just put on, just because that powder is more of a red base anyway. This look is really simple. It's kind of all about just building color. Now I know it's springtime and we're not going for those dark colors, but I seem to not be able to do a makeup look without putting something in my crease. So I'm gonna go in with a dark brown color from the Revolution Ultra Professional Eyeshadow Flawless, what's it called? Oh, okay, it's their Ultra Professional Eyeshadow Palette in Flawless, and I'm gonna take this dark brown in here, go in with a pointed blended brush, tap off the excess as well, and I'm just gonna take that tapered blended brush, which is like a pointed blended brush, and go right into my crease. And you're gonna wanna look down, so I've got a mirror down here, and I'm just gonna work that back and forth into my crease. If this is a more of a daytime look, you can skip this, but even if it could be the day, it could be the morning, I'ma still do the most, so. I'm gonna go back in with the first brush that we used, and I'm just gonna blend it out a bit. If at any time you feel like your colors are getting too much, if it's too pink, if it's too brown, if it's too black, go into your face powder again, tap off excess, and just mute everything out a bit more. So I'm gonna take this palette. This is the Blushed Neutrals 26 color eyeshadow and blush palette by BH Cosmetics. Now, if you have me on Snapchat, then you know I've got an issue with this palette, just because the colors in this palette, you guys, they're pretty much coming off as accurate on screen as they are off screen. Are not as pigmented as they look on the box. Now, if you have me on Snapchat, then you know I went on a long rant about this, but I'm still going to use it nonetheless. The colors are still quite pretty, they're just not what I expected. This pink color right here, I'm going to work a flat top synthetic brush in there, and I'm going to pack that onto my eyelid.
Box was making it look like I was about to get some deep brick burgundies and some brick reds and just all the colors of life. I got it now. Mediocrity, ashiness, but it's alright. We're gonna make it work because I spent money on this palette, bruv.
I'm gonna go in with our tapered brush and go back into our crease a little bit. I'm not taking any extra product, I'm just kind of just using whatever is on there. Now I do want a bit more of a pink look, so I'm gonna dab back into that kind of mauvey burgundy-ish reddish color that we use as a transition, and I'm just gonna go in and diffuse that all again. Now I kind of like how it's looking. I'm gonna put some stuff under my eye. I'm gonna take that same synthetic brush. I kind of never used to like putting stuff under my eye because I never found a brush that was small enough to really get in there and not make me look like I was bruised and battered. But I'm just gonna use this synthetic brush just because it's tapered towards the end, and so it will help me kind of get close to my lash line. I'm basically using that same Glamorous blush palette, that same Mauve color. I've dipped it in kind of once, and I'm just gonna go towards the outer edge of my lash line and just drag it across. I'm not going for anything too bright kind of under there. I'm not trying to get it to stand out too much. It's kind of just to bring the look together. I should put something on my brow bone, shouldn't I? I'm gonna take just what I usually put. Oh, in fact, let me use this. I'm gonna mix this pale color. Now it's looking a whole lot paler on camera, but this kind of beige color with this orangey color, I think it will look nice. Oh, God help me if it don't. I know somebody gonna come for me in the comments, but ain't it just so funny how like a company like BH will make a palette, call it like blush and whatever palette, but it's not pigmented enough to show up on dark skin. And I know that that's like an issue with a lot of makeup brands, and I'm not coming for BH or anything, but you guys need to step up your game with this pigmentation stuff. I mean, even if it means you have to make pigmented, wow. Even if it means you have to make palettes or eyeshadows or whatever, just a little bit more expensive. I'm sure pigments aren't that expensive. And I mean, it can show up on people as, you know, rich as me and even darker. But that's all I gotta say. I mean, my opinion don't mean nothing. I mean, keep making your stuff if it's making you money, but I'm just saying. Now I'm gonna go in and put on some eyelashes off camera, because every time I try to put them on camera, it's a fail. These lashes I bought from eBay, so I will link the item down below. I'm actually gonna add some eyeliner. Eyeliner is something that I don't usually wear. For some reason, over like the last year, I've been so off eyeliner. A little bit of eyeliner never hurt nobody. If you're not the biggest fan of eyelashes, or you don't know how to put on eyelashes, or you're just, like I said, not the biggest fan, you don't have to wear eyelashes, but I would definitely recommend wearing some eyeliner with looks like this that aren't too dark and like smoky. Your eyes can kind of look bare unless you want that sort of look without eyeliner. So I'd just say put on some eyeliner, put in some mascara. You can do like a nice small wing liner if you'd like. But I'm gonna put some mascara on my bottom lashes as well. I barely have any bottom lashes, so it's not that deep. So now moving on to the face, I'm gonna put on that same blush that I used for a transition color, just so that we can keep everything quite uniform, quite, you know, together. I'm gonna use this tapered brush that I bought from eBay. I will link the set down below, and I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna tap off the excess as well, because I'm not the biggest fan of pink blushes, so I don't want too much on my face. But I'm just gonna go kind of in between where I'd contour and where I put my powdered highlight. And just rose up my face. So to add a little bit of springtime glow to my face, I am going to use the, what would I use today?
You remind me of a girl that I once knew. See her face whenever I look at you. Wouldn't believe all of the things she put me through. This is why I just can't get with you.
So I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution Strobe Highlighter. This one is in, which are you in? Rejuvenate, and this is some beautiful golden kind of color. I'm gonna go in with the Real Techniques fan brush and just glow myself up. And listen, it's springtime. Go ham with the glow, sis. Go ham with the glow. Don't hold back. Let them know that you're really out here to be shining this year. Look at, oh my gosh. I'm gonna then highlight my nose. And literally guys, spring to me is all about that springtime glow. I need to glow, I need to be seen from heaven. So, and now to move on to our lips, I am going to take the Makeup Revolution and Real Techniques. Y'all really holding a girl down. So I'm gonna go in with my eyebrow pencil. Now I have two eyebrow pencils, one is a lip liner, one is an eyebrow pencil, but they interchange. I have no qualms about using both. So I'm gonna put it over my lips. Now it is a brown color, but it's quite a cool color. So, and it's just a dark brown color, but it's a very hard pencil, so it doesn't move around as much, which I like. Because I'm not actually going to wear a lipstick with this look, I'm just gonna go straight in and wear lip gloss. So I'm gonna go with the H&M Lip Gloss in the color Mauve. I'm just gonna go and put as much, well not as much, but some in the center and blend it out with the doe foot applicator. And I love these lip glosses. They are not too sticky. They have a very, very nice shine to them. And they are pigmented as well. I have naturally very dark lips and it's able to kind of show up on there, give me enough pigment. It works very well with different lipsticks as well, might I add. And they're really cheap. I think one was £1.50. You cannot beat that. And yeah, you guys, I think that that's how we're gonna leave things. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my slow motion feeling myself shots. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm trying to show you guys more what I do on my face, especially now term has ended and I've got a new foundation routine and I feel nice. I'm getting new wigs in. I just feel like I'm glowing from within. Life is going quite well right now. So as I'm kind of, you know, looking good, I want to share it with you guys so that you guys can look just as glamorous with me. But as always, stay blessed guys. I love you always. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.